It's your boy, Z23. I tell you, you know what I mean, coach? Okay, I'm gonna be playing this game. Hold on.
Wiping it down with the paint hot. Left hand on the wheel. I'm closing the top on the raindrop. I'm keeping the game in the headlock. When throwed and blinding my dreadlock. In the end zone with the mid dot. One phone call, get it dead stop. I feel like I own the season. Say one thing, just give me a reason. Know you're mad, I'm undefeated. Top dog, making it even. Oh, I had to get back up. I had to get back up. You better call back up. I'm running it down to finish. I don't play, get down to get it. Call back that, come slide, I'm with it. Better see me now, on God, I'm lit it. I know that you're trying to go big. Better run up the cash, you love to spin. Made it, kill it, and did it again. But the intent, no, I'm down to win. I can't feel bad about it. Know you sad about it. Know you sad about it. Know you sad about it. Like that. It's a lot of money. Why are you mad like that? Ooh, I'm in my new bag, my bag. You ain't get too bad, my bad. First of the month, I'ma run it back. Same day, why I'ma run it back. Friday, payday, run it back. Run it back, run it back, run it back. 48 yards, I run it back. I cop a car, I run it back. Go your then run it back. Run it back, run it back, run it back. Hello, that's the jag calling. Let me click over real quick to let my tag talk it. I eat it, ooh, Batman. That's the way my neck talking, right? I ain't never coming back. The way the stress. You don't make no clap back when you backpack my bad, but I'm past that. With an ass back, that's cash. When the money fall, I'ma slap that. Clap when the money go, you don't slap that's fast. Cause the money low, I'ma grab rob man. When it come back, I'ma give back my bad. When the check hit, the direct hit. I'm glad when the check missed the direct hit. I'm sad like who's that knocking at my window? My window. They say that it's the money. I'm like 10. That's gonna make you up like a limbo. She said she not.
Up to send me to the regular season.
Why you do that like that? It's a lot of money. Why are you mad like that? Ooh, I'm in my new bag, my bad. You ain't get too bad, my bad.
Start the regular season by selecting your season goal.
Friday, payday, run it back. Run it back, run it back, run it back. 48 yards, I run it back. I cop a car, I run it back. Go your then run it back. Run it back, run it back, run it back.
Meeting your season goal comes with higher rewards, but also higher risk. Start your week by installing your game plan.
Fellas, it's put up or shut up time. I know you've
Coach.
seen the press. Their offense has been talking smack about us.
Ready? 10-2 start. Let's go.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna be playing. Sorry, guys, I lied because I thought I wasn't gonna be streaming, but I ended up doing it because there's created this player. He's a cornerback, but he ain't no quarterback. You know what I mean? He's not a quarterback that throw the ball. He's just a regular quarterback. that plays defense.
Yo, faster!
And they got first down. And that means one more touchdown. Touchdown. You know what I mean? I think, I don't know. Exploit the build. No, look at this. They're so close now. Yes.
On the ready.
I need to try to get an interception. I only got an interception once. But he's a quarterback that he's not. He had a 93 quarterback. Now this man is a real quarterback. I bet when it's third down, look, when it's red at the line, they're gonna end up throwing it, and the players end up catching the ball. Okay, this time they didn't do it. I don't know how did I didn't really stop them. Get out my way, yo! He just brought that thing up the air. He said, boom. He said, get in the ball now, sucker. He said, boy, you better stay on my way. I'm better than you. You're not nowhere in my house, good. He said, boy, you better get on my way before you get in the way. My tackling with him too. Ratings, he have 95 speed man coverage. His tackling is slow because he's not a player that tackles. Got man-to-man coverage and nothing that went up. He's versus the Dallas Cowboys. I'm gonna kill the Dallas Cowboys. I hate the Dallas Cowboys. That's the one team I really hate in the world, the Dallas Cowboys. Because they're not my team. Sorry for y'all subscribers that's from Dallas. My opinion. It's my opinion. I just don't like them. Y'all could like them, but I don't. Because I'm not a new person. If I lived in Dallas, that would be a different story. I don't like Dallas. I hate the Dallas Mavericks from an NBA team. The Dallas Cowboys football team. I just never liked them.
Prescott on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Right there.
And this is a guy straight out of college. They're not going to try to groom for a year or two. They want him to produce right away.
That's why they took him in the first round. They expect him to be a starter right away and a future all.
His first carry, he loses the football. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line.
Hey, at least I don't need to play. I'm going to still get an XP. Oh no, I should go over here because they might be throwing it. See, this how I know.
But it's incomplete. Amari Cooper, the intended target. That'll bring up second down.
Look,
once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
Don't know how if they was running, those be players.
Prescott. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. Give the sack to Lorenzo Carter.
They're going to throw the ball.
They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long.
4th down. After this, They're going to need to punt the ball.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And that
Oh,
is
almost got that.
incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
And I got to take the over.
This is taken at the 23.
See?
Nice job bringing that one back.
Defense
14 on the return. And it'll be Giant football.
That's the part that I hate. I got takeover because
they play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Kareem Martin. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up third down.
He lost.
Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down. Went backwards. It's third and very long. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
He just needs to get sacked one more time.
Able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me.
Go for the throw, go for a Hail Mary.
Empathy for the QB, right?
In
this
case,
definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game.
Oh, shoot.
An excellent return that time, 26 yards. And the Giants will begin this drive.
The only thing I've been doing is a blitz. He's throwing it. He's running it. I know this play.
They'll start the drive with Elliott. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. The spark that ignited the Cowboys-Giants rivalry goes back to 1960 when Dallas's first head coach and former New York Giants assistant Tom Landry brought his 0-10 rookie squad into Yankee Stadium. That game would finish a 31-31 tie, the only non-loss in the expansion Cowboys' first season. 6 decades later, still one of the most heated rivalries in the NFL. Heck, even Cowboys head coach Jason Garrett spent 3 seasons in a Giants uniform. Dallas leads the overall series, including the last 4 meetings. Problems on third down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on third down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the third down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on first and second down.
A nice job on the return there. 16.
I'm not expecting for myself to get a whole turn 100-yard touchdown. I'm not hoping for super yards. He's throwing it.
Off the play fake, Prescott. And his throw here is incomplete. The Cowboys' all-time receptions leader, Jason Witten, the intended target. And that'll bring up second down. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Here's Prescott. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there.
This time.
Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. To the left side and complete for Amari Cooper. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Throwing, Prescott. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. B.J. Goodson in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. Randall Cobb, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
For no reason. That's the dumbest reason.
On 3rd down, Elliott. And he got blown up on that play.
See, look
back
at that.
At the 20.
I told you that's the dumbest
reason. Back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th. Right now, I'm just wondering where they turn on offense, Charles. I know we're not in the fourth quarter, but second quarter haven't scored and struggling to move the ball.
I don't think they abandoned the run game totally.
But
maybe you change up your tempos. Maybe you go a little bit faster. Try and catch them back on their heels a little bit to try and accomplish what you want to get done.
Look at this.
And now off to the races down the right side.
Look at this. Shoot, hey, shoot, hey, shoot, hey, shoot. That's what I'm talking about.
Punt return.
I could do stuff like that. This time they're throwing the ball. I was going for that takeover.
On 1st and 10, Prescott.
Oh, he almost picked that.
It's incomplete. Jabril Peppers, a former first-round pick, there on the coverage. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Prescott. His throw incomplete. Jason Witten, the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
Right, I think it's high time to get him some passes that he's comfortable with. Some easy throws, some completions. He's not even hitting the 50% thus far.
Well, certainly that has played a big role into why they are trailing right now.
They're running it.
On 3rd down, Elliott. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. Call it a gain of 5. 4th down now.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
And we'll see what he can do on the return.
Face mask.
Unnecessary roughness.
Oh no.
Defense.
Now sometimes those punt returns can yield some unnecessary roughness penalty.
Oh, they running this ball. Super good. Yeah.
The final second ticks by, and that's all right. We will.
Now they're throwing the ball.
Watch left, watch left, watch left. He's down right there.
They're throwing the ball, but they won't get nowhere.
Second half starts with
Oh no, he faked me out.
They're going to get him behind the line.
I thought he was throwing the ball, but he ended up running it.
Continues. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play.
That's good.
It will be 2nd and 12.
That's
perfect. The opening
perfect.
play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on
Hey,
2nd
y'all
and 12.
sometimes need to get me like that.
Now Prescott. And he drops
I know
it
what I'm doing,
incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
Done.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Prescott.
I told y'all.
Prescott stripped, and the Giants have it. It's picked up, and he will score. Touchdown, Giants. So this
the most easiest thing to ever do. Okay, they're throwing the ball.
Prescott off play action. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
I told y'all gonna pick that. Y'all can't do nothing.
And his guys are going to take over at
Yo,
the
let's
31-yard
go.
line.
I ran. I said phew, and I said poof.
3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second half.
I picked that ball. I can't do nothing. If they throw the ball, there's only 2 players they can throw to.
They go back to the air here after the IMT on the last
And he learned not to throw
and
where I'm at. He learned. Because he see, I got to pick.
He's in there for his
I picked the ball.
sack of the afternoon.
Again.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
They didn't get no, that time they didn't get no yards.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon.
They lost 41 yards.
He lost 2 there.
Thought they could have gained.
Down.
But because he threw it super far out, and I have a 95 speed,
For Prescott. Well, had his hands on it, couldn't
it's
bring
gonna
it
be
in.
easier for
Pretty
me to
symptomatic
run
of how this game's
catch the ball.
been going.
And he's good at
Another drive
catching.
comes and goes, still nothing on
That's
the
why a
scoreboard.
quarterback
when the
is good
second half comes,
at doing
it's real easy to get
fast
discouraged and wonder if you're ever
and
going to get
have
things started.
catching
You
skills
just gotta fight
because he
through
could
it.
probably
Gotta keep pounding
somebody
away.
might throw that person the ball,
They'll look
and
to
if
set
you don't
up
have
his
catching
blockers.
skills, you're gonna be dead. He gonna be dead
It
meat.
takes a touchdown saving tackle
Literally
to bring him
dead
down as
meat.
he goes 32 yards on the return.
He gonna be literally dead meat. Okay, he got 3 players he could throw to. No, 4 players. Because he could throw. Because he could throw directly to the running back.
Michael
If he
Gallup,
don't throw
that's
to
who
the
he
running
was
back.
looking for.
Oh.
Bring up second down.
They're doing a Hail
Incomplete
Mary.
Pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Prescott now.
Hey.
And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles
They
continue
do
here.
formations that I did already. They
So
do
back-to-back
formations
incompletions, and
I
that has him
did.
staring at a 3rd and 10. Prescott from the gun. And
See, he
now
could have picked that
another
right
thrown
there.
Incomplete.
He touched that ball,
Peppers, the
he
former
could have picked
first-round
it.
pick there on the coverage. Another incompletion. You know, it's
But
a
nope,
wonder he's
they
still moving
decided
around back there
not
the number
to.
of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? You don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible
picking that
leadership.
ball,
Still
I still gotta
competing,
take over
still
in the
fighting,
fourth
not
quarter.
taking himself out of a ball
I
game
gained
that
my
appears
takeover
lost.
in the first quarter. I'm stuck.
A
I
good
was just
return there,
stuck.
call it 13 yards. And possession
31
will switch
per
hands,
return.
1st and 10.
But we'll see what's my rating for catching. That's the part I'm really scared about. Because I think it's going to catch super low. But I think it's going to be in the 80s, 90s. If it's in the 90s, that's the part you messed up on.
Able to record his 5th sack
Because
of
he's
the
going to be able to
season.
catch anything.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need
Oh, I
something
know
here.
that
17
formation.
yards to go on 2nd down. To throw is Prescott.
Let's go, he
And
blocked
got
that.
tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
This is the last
An
time
incomplete
ever going to
pass on
throw the
that
ball.
last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. On play action, Prescott.
Oh, he didn't
incomplete.
slap that ball. I would have got the pick again. I would have got that pick if he
The
didn't
trials and
hit that
tribulations of
ball.
being a quarterback in this
He
league,
should
it's
have
tough. It's got to
didn't
be
even
wearing
hit
on
the
him
ball.
out there.
He
Well, he
knew
has
I
been
was gonna
sacked a
catch that
number of
ball.
times. He had an
Said
interception,
no.
so I'm going to give him a skosh of
Catch the ball,
credit
'cause I know
for
he's gonna
hanging
catch
in there
it.
and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Look at me.
Touchdown, Giants!
Look at me.
Return 66 yards, and it goes the distance.
I forgot the jubilation dance. Fourth quarter, and I still got takeover. Didn't gain 19 yards. This whole game, they only gained 19 yards.
1st down, Prescott looking middle, and it's incomplete.
They probably
Amari
they
Cooper,
gained
his
more
intended
yards
receiver,
than that.
and it's 2nd
Yeah, they
down.
gained more yards.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
19 yards for me.
Here's Prescott. And his throw is
The only
incomplete.
thing he's doing is throwing the ball super dumb.
I think this one offensively, this is one where you just
Throwing
say,
the ball
let's move
super
on. Let's not
retarded.
watch the game tapes from this one.
Yeah, you might just want to throw it in the trash, act like it was never there in the first
First
place.
time,
just-
I picked the ball. I mean, you got a fumble, and we got a touchdown,
And
baby.
this is taken into
51,
the end zone. A full
56,
recovery on a
57,
Giants touchdown.
58. Look at that. Just because dumb.
Out of the gun, here's Prescott. And
Oh, if he
nowhere
catch
to
that
fit
ball,
that
he would've got
football
picked.
in. It's knocked away and incomplete. He was looking to get it into his receiver, Cooper,
So they
and
do
now it's
stuff
2nd
that's super
down.
dumb. I do stuff
A
that
2nd down throw for
sometimes dumb.
Prescott. And he drops it
but they do.
incomplete. And
See,
their
he
struggles
could
continue
have got
here.
that ball right there. He could have got
Now they
that
face a 3rd
little
and
bit of
10
yards.
after back-to-back incompletions.
But nope, he didn't catch it. He don't get the yards.
Prescott to throw it. And the throw
See?
there going to be incomplete.
Don't catch, no yards.
Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and
Bro,
to be
this.
frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary.
You really just
They
need
feel
to
good
go-
about what's going
What's
on,
that gonna
and they
show
just
you?
play better and better.
Super easy for
Taken
me.
in at the 22.
There you go.
A
If I turned
terrific
right there,
return.
I
30
would've got a
yards
wide
all in
open.
all. And this offense, they're going to have excellent.
But he tackled me. My teammate got in front of me. So I blocked that player right there. I still got to take over.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes.
He lost 6 yards.
Kareem Martin picks up his second sack of the afternoon. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. 2nd and long. Caught left side by Cobb.
See, look.
Prescott, of course, the former 4th-round pick back in 2016, started all 48 games in his first 3 years in the NFL, and now making start number 49 to kick. Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Janoris Jenkins. Cooper was the intended target.
And they're not even good enough.
So a victory here for the men in blue, the New York Giants. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense through the shutout, Adam. I think they worked in concert.
Y'all still play Madden 17? Go to the New York Giants. And go with this red zone threat. Yeah, if there's a red zone threat, I played the game. I had the most greatest player in the world. I'm not even type cap.
It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You were Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young,
right now, I go sim always 10 years. That's a good amount of time. But I'm not going to do 10 years. I'm only going to do seasons.
Give me that work and I can sell it, I put it on the line like I ain't selfish, nah. The story flip if I let you tell it. Put my heart and soul in so you feel it. I ain't never faking, I'm the realest since Tupac in the prison, man, claiming his innocence. Currently, I'm the greatest rapper in a sense. But any come and see, I'm still guaranteed my wins. This is coming from within, I stuff for real, I don't pretend. When the OG spilling knowledge, bet it's best to soak it in. I'm a prophet to them scholars, got them chakras opening. Got them fixing up their octaves, now they truly focused in. I'm seeing 2020 visions. Daily manifesting on my premonitions. Best to keep it neutral, got my own religion. The brainwash, gotta make your own decision. My word is James Bond, I stay on the mission. Coming for the top position, ain't no competition, man. Pull up in the top, it's missing, the opposition, and all that lane switching, this is what the game is. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You were Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial, do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You were Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial, do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know.
Tell me what you want, what you need. Tell me what you wanna give. How much blood would you bleed? I'ma tell you I'm a misconceiver. I'm a believer. Someone better kick my fever. Tell me it's 100 degrees underneath my whole flesh. Everyone tells me it's a bit of a mess. Someone tell the risk I was never at the end. I would never get the off my chest though. I'm forgetful. Someone better tell me I was always on the edge. Overstay your bearings, I would never underestimate. Oh barely, my bets are off. Everything was better off. Oh barely, my bets are off. Everything was better off. Take your eyes off me, don't want to see me when I'm gone. Moral of the story was you're wrong. Everything I gave and everything I lost. Good things come at a cost. I left it on your head, and when you ever overstated your thoughts are never everything you want till when you want. I'ma take it in the head with the signs of a good start. I'ma leave it on the side. You wanna cry when I break on this set. Let me speak on behalf of the dead. I'ma leave, I'ma stick
Hate that.
in the head. Come on, come on. Oh, barely my bets are off. Time to bring the bass bird. Sir, I'm going big like a lineman. She want bring the limes in. She wanna pull up to the crib, we can't dine in. Up right away, couldn't even get a vine in. Straight with the money we aligned in. Tell me how they broke, tryna chime in. Jesus watching over here in diamonds. He the only reason why I do not get violent. Ay, cause he gave me patience. Ay, swear that all makes sense. Ay, when you making bands can make friends. Cause I know they tryna shit like Ray Bans. Got a bad little shorty wasting. And I own it, I ain't gotta pay rent. Ay, I know we the ones that ain't them. Pull both hands together and I'm saying amen. Cause I'm going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm going big, going bigger. Postmates how I deliver. My game too cold, made it shiver. But I'm still a hot boy, cool down, let it simmer. Hey, see him mad, got him bitter. Can't stop the shine with a dimmer. Only what I give her, and she let her call me baby, but I do not need a sitter. See me dip, yeah, I'm saucing. People at the bank see me often. Let the money run, it's a faucet. She gave me the that's a bosses. Took over the game, now we all in. I was down in the chips, then went all in. Throwing up the game, ain't no vomit. Make my mama stop working, that's the promise. Going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm going
look at his smile, he's ugly.
Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm time to bring the bass bird.
not a day in my life. As long as my dogs stay by my side, yeah, we gon' ride till we die.
96 speed, yes.
This ain't nothing for the back. Got 16 sitting in the lag.
His jumping, yeah. His...
Every single last one of them got my back. Hey, 20 of us, that's 20 goons in the ice cream whip, triple school. I got 3 strikes, ain't got to lose. When it's all on the line, what you
ratings, yes. Oh, it's carrying his eye.
don't wanna play me, no conversation, ain't got time for
Catching 63? That's not high.
no hesitation.
Spectacular catching 50. Jumping 93. That means he's jumping super high, like a wide receiver.
Footsteps coming, 'cause we coming for the check. We ain't gon' run, no we don't hide. I can never switch, not a day in my life. Long as my dogs stay by my side, yeah, we gon' ride till we die, die, die. We ain't gon' run, no we don't hide. I can never switch, not a day in my life. As long as my dogs stay by my side, yeah, we gon' ride till we die, die, die.
I'm the coach. You're locked into the NFL on EA Sports. Up next, we've got what should be a great matchup between the Philadelphia Eagles and the New York Giants. I'll have...
Go. 180! Come on out here. Come get some. Come get some. Come on here. Come get some.
Play action. Now Wentz. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Jason Verrett, he'll get the sack as he provides the heat off the corner.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Nyheim Hines, his first carry. And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Kareem Martin up to make the tackle. On 3rd and long, it's Wentz. And this is going to be incomplete. Not the opening possession they were looking for, especially on the road.
No doubt about it, because they wanted to come out and establish a little momentum right away. But now bringing up a 4th down, empty
yeah, that's so funny.
Not what they were seeking.
Fielded at the 20.
Woo! What?
There he goes, right side. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Just a fantastic punt return of 80 yards as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
Wait.
They'll start on the ground with Hines. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Up front, the struggles continue for this offense among the line. What can they do? Change the play calling? What?
I think part of that, yes, changing some of the play calls, some screens, some draws, some misdirection. You want to run any type of a play that will influence these guys to continue to get upfield and find a way to use that against them and slip things in behind them. So some quick passes could work as well.
3 yards on the pickup there, but they've only got it back to 3rd and 10. The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. Nowhere to go here. He lost the
football. A fumble.
The big man with the oxygen tank ready. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. So they obviously...
No. Phone.
Here we go. 180! 52 for Mike. Watch Mike. I'm coming after you. On
play action, it's Wentz.
Another fumble. Oh my gosh. They trash.
It's picked up, and this is taken into the end zone. A fumble recovery, a Giants touchdown. So this defense clicking early in the year, week 1.
The organization...
Here we go, back. Waiting. I'm coming.
On first down, Wentz. Ertz has it left side. And he'll get nothing out of that one. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. This is Hines, and that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
Now Wentz on third down. And that is incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Here's Matt Weil now. Remember, his first attempt was returned for a touchdown. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And this will be taken at the 13. 35 yards on the return. Picked up some good blocks as well. And that will come the offense as they take over. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. They'll be led out by their quarterback. Out of Oregon, it's Marcus Mariota.
Marcus Mariota.
Go. 280! Too low, tap.
Here's a handoff to Hines to begin the drive. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. After the loss to start out, here's second and 11.
Check.
Now it's Hines, and he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative. But you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is just going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now third and long. Working from the gun, Wentz. And this is Ertz with it, right side. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up fourth down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. This is brought in at the 21.
Really? I'm out.
And there he goes again. Touchdown, Giants. What a run. 79 yards on the punt return.
Let's go, D, let's go. Now let's get there.
They begin the drive with Hines. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down.
Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. From the gun on third down, Wentz. And that will be incomplete.
That's looking like another 3 and out here, and at some point, got to be able to put together a drive to keep your defense from having to go right back out on the field. I feel like things are starting to unravel a little bit, and we're not even at halftime.
And now it's the punter Weil on as he sends this one away. That's taken on the 25. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. And here comes the Giants offense back out onto the field. And they've got to be thankful for the third phase in this one. They've had some nice punt returns on special teams.
And it feels like they're keeping it pretty simple, too. It's not a real complex scheme that they're using to return kicks. It's almost like they look to the sideline when they go out there and the coach just says...
Throwing on first is Wentz. Caught by the tight end Ertz. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his. Hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Throwing now is Wentz. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Alshon Jeffrey, the intended receiver. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Wentz, well, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on 3rd down.
Here's Matt Weil now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. It's taken to the 26.
I'm out. Hey.
Loose again.
Oh, seen it. He gonna dance up.
All told, it's a punt return of 74 yards as his guys can... They'll run on first down. And the ball is knocked out, but I believe it was covered by an Eagle. It was, and Philadelphia is going to hold on to the football. Coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. Here's a quick hitch route and the throw complete. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Here's Wentz to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
Brandon, that's the 3rd time he's fumbled so far in this game. And, you know, you can make excuses for each and every one of them. But the bottom line is... Here
we go. Waiting. Double dog. That's the way.
Wentz now on first down. They'll try and set up the screen to Hines. What a play that turns out to be. 36 yards. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Wentz going to throw. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Wentz now to throw. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. It was the veteran Devin McCourty who got a hand in there to break that one up.
It's been my observation. There's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter, a lot of time to change things.
Now Wentz. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. The completion.
Don't go. Waiting. 52. You ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing.
On first down, it's Hines. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Shotgun now for Wentz. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Jabril Peppers, a former first-round pick, there on the coverage.
When everything is in sync on defense, that means everyone's communicating really well, and sometimes it's nonverbal. They just know that when a receiver's in one spot, this person may have him, and he's in another spot, the next defender may have him. And they've squeezed the passing lanes down to where it's so difficult to find an open area to deliver the football. They've made it tough on him all game long. He continues to struggle to find a place to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. This will be fielded at the 17.
That's
a good return there. Give him an even
directly on a 40-yard, 49 yards.
On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was trying to find Deshaun Jackson that time. But it'll be 2nd down. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same Surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Well, there have been a ton of sacks. They were just trying to prevent another.
So what you're telling me is the conventional way has not really worked for them, huh?
Not at all.
Not at all. So he tries to grab him here, and they still get caught.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. From the gun, it's Wentz. This one complete to J.J. Arcega-Whiteside. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a first down if not for that penalty moments ago. Throwing is Wentz. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
Here's Matt Weil now. He's been terrific so far. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And it's taken in at the 9.
Woo!
And there he goes again. And he will score. Touchdown, Giants. Officially 91 yards on the punt return as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
Let's just call that play what it was. Bold, dashing, daring, and a big-time return for a touchdown.
Here we go. Back man. We're 20. Hey, we got to get to the ball, team. We got to
Yo, it's dynamite. Hey, I just want this isomite.
Now on 1st down. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Alec Ogletree in there to record another sack, and that is now 6 on the afternoon for this defensive unit.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better, got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And we'll see what he can do on the return. A good return there, call it 13 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. And New York set to take the field. With this lead and the football, things obviously looking good, but maybe you've talked.
Go. 180. Hey, tight. Right, Roger. Hey, we got 3 down.
To throw is Wentz. And his throw here is incomplete.
The frustration is definitely setting in because they've thrown it to him over and over, unable to come up with a catch thus far.
I think he knew he would have his challenges against his secondary. I don't think he saw a goose egg at this point in the game. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Wentz. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And he's got his guys set up great now. 1st and goal. And the Pigs get it to the 7-yard line.
Hey, you don't want to smoke. Hey, 2 to 3 in a row. You need to get us in a row. Yeah, I just be that row. Hey, I just be that greatest. I just be that realest.
Desperation throw deep downfield.
Oh!
Incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
He threw it straight to him.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility
doing
of the
the same play,
and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead. 4th quarter. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Baby, you don't want to do that.
For a late touchdown.
I just be the greatest. Be the greatest. Yo, they gonna really do that same play. I just be that block with my 6'4". Yeah, I just be that block with my 8. And be that block with my 8.
He misses yet again, and the struggles here, they look pretty uncharacteristic for him.
You're certainly right about that. Mechanics are the key right now. Feet, arm, not in sync at all. He ends up throwing that one past his receiver that's open.
Fumble.
2nd and 10. Wentz.
Again! Maybe don't want to do that no more. Maybe don't want to do that more. You don't want to see my grind. You don't want to see my pole. I'll just be the greatest.
So
yeah.
Victory here for the men in blue, the New York Giants. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as...
Baby, don't do that no more. You got pneumonia.
Life challenging, but I wouldn't trade with you. It's early, I'm up. Yeah, I can't spend the day with you. I'm out of my bed.
I'm gonna be playing 2K20.